is your host, Roderick Swift, every Wednesday, Musicians Matters Podcast, live right here at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Positive Power, 21 Christian Media, LLC. Let's go!
Let's welcome you to Agape Productions Global Productions Studio, LLC. Before we get to our guests, we have to let you know next week, a week from today, is going to be the Bruce Harper Band. It's going to be December 20th. 2022. Bruce Harper, 22. He's going to be having his live band and performance at the Smith Center in Las Vegas. But let's welcome our guest, Michael Alexander Jr. What's going on, bro?
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
I'm staying blessed. I'm maintaining life as usual.
Yeah.
So how was your day on today?
Man, it was good, man. Very peaceful, relaxing. Didn't do much.
Relaxing from that trip, huh?
Yeah, man. That trip was much needed, man. It was my first time, actually on the cruise boat, man. So it was really good, man. Very relaxing. A lot of food. It was just relaxing.
Did they feed you to death?
You said what now?
Did they feed you to death?
Yeah, man. Definitely did every day.
What was your favorite food on that boat?
So my favorite food on the boat was the burgers. It was great.
Oh,
they was grilled very well, man.
Wow. Awesome. That's going to be awesome. I can't wait. So, what do you see when you look at yourself as a musician, basically, bro?
So with me, I just look at a very, very, very understanding, positive, inspiring musician at my age. I'm 26, so it's about that time, man. 4 more years until I hit 30, so I'm now, my mindset is different now. I just want to be an inspiration, to the younger crew that's coming up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you very inspirational to me because we're getting ready to play your one of my favorite videos.
Oh man, okay.
We're getting ready to play one of my favorite videos. Let's play that right now as we speak.
Okay.
That was an amazing video. I'd like to thank my engineer Jerry Royce for putting this on for me. He was awesome. That's my engineer. He's my mentor, and he's the owner of this platform besides my platform. So if anybody wants to have a podcast, you all can go to Positive Power Media Christian LLC on the Weekend channel or the Spotify, Google Play, or Spreaker, etc., and look them up and look for Jerry Royce. My brother, now when you was doing this video, what was you thinking of when you first started on this video?
So when I first started on this video, my thought was just to listen first. As far as like just listen to different parts, seeing where my placement would go and what would I do in those moments. So I listened to maybe like once or twice, and then the third time I just did like 2 or 3 takes, and I just listened to the 3 videos that I did and just picked out the best one that I thought would be good.
That's awesome. So that cover, you did an awesome, amazing job. I can like I always tell you, I look at and listen to this video like at least once or twice a day, and study you. Just listening to you play this one video.
Oh man, thanks, bro.
And shouts out to our signature sticks, our sticks that we play with. Mo Drumstick.
Mo Drumstick, yes.
Yes, I've been playing with them for I've been playing with those sticks for probably about like almost 10 years now.
Oh man.
Yeah. I know you've been playing with them for a while too.
Yes, I've been with Mo Drumsticks for about almost 3.5 to 4 years.
Amazing.
Yeah.
The good part about Mo Drumsticks, bro, it's not an average stick. No,
they're not, man. They're not.
You know what I mean by that. There's ProMark out there. There's Vader's drumsticks that's out there. There's a lot of sticks that's out there, but I haven't found nobody better than Mo Drumsticks.
Yeah, Yeah, you're right. You're right about that. You're absolutely right. And then the thing that I do like about Mo Drumsticks, they're like see what your favorite stick used to be, and they'll go off of that, like the diameter, the size, the length, like they'll go off of that and add a little extra touch to it too, to make them feel great.
You're right about that. I like the sticky part to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a groove to mine to where they don't slip out of my hands or nothing. Mm-hmm. Do you have your weights at a certain part of the stick?
Yes, I do.
My weights are in the back.
Yeah, mine are too, in the back.
Yeah, mine's are like at the back. I have like two in the back, and I don't have nothing in the front. Everything is light in at the front at the tip.
Mhm. Yeah, I have one weight at the bottom and like one in the middle. In the middle. Yeah.
So I'm gonna trip you out. Mine is right next to each other.
Oh man,
right
okay,
next to
got it.
Right, you say you have one because it's like three slots. I think in the back. So I have mine right next to each other. So basically, it's to the point to where my hands are. It feels good to my hands. That's basically what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. I got you.
So how long you been producing music, bro?
Producing music. So this is funny. So producing music. I produced my first single by myself this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this year. But other than that, I've been like co-producing, doing like being studio musician,
Mm-hmm.
But this year I produced my first single with my family, the Robinson Singers. Thankful in spite of. So y'all go grab that. It's on iTunes, Spotify, all platforms. Yeah. So yeah.
Are you singing on that, bro?
No, sir. I'm not singing on that. I'm doing all. No, man. I did majority of all the instruments except for bass and guitar. Shout out to Dewan Williams and Tajik Hines for laying down those two instruments for me.
Are you using Logic?
Yes, I use Logic for my producing. I use Logic Pro X for producing.
Okay.
And recording drums. To record my drums, I either use Logic Pro X or I use Studio One.
Okay, have you heard of
Logic?
Have you heard of that? Have you heard of that other program, Arcade? Have you been using that too?
You said Arcade?
Yeah, it's you can use that with Logic too.
Oh no, I haven't heard of that before. I mean, check that out.
Look for it. It's through Apple and all that too. You can check it out. It's called Apple. It's called Arcade, and it got some of that. It got some of that. A lot of tunes, a lot of things that you can get off of that, and it's very interesting just to play with,
Okay, got you. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out.
Yeah. So, bro, what do you have any weaknesses, like in your career, or just in the your everyday life?
Any weaknesses? I used to, as far as when it came to drums. But once I, got in middle school, high school, I joined the band, of course, in middle school, 6th grade. That kind of helped with my weaknesses as far as getting like the same sticking speed on my right and my left hand. Like my left hand used to be so weak. Cause I'm right-handed, so my right hand is the strongest. So band kind of it definitely helped me out as far as with that.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I have my weakness is basically my foot, basically, but I work with it. I'm more of a pocket drummer. The reason why I say that because it gets you to places to where people can't, other musicians can't get to.
Yes.
You know what I'm talking about?
Definitely.
If you're doing like all those fills and all those rudiments and all that, you're taking it away from the song. That's basically what
from the song. Yeah.
Yeah.
That, yes, and see, like even with that, they're like I don't know if other musicians think like this, but there really are different types of musicians. Like you have your live musicians, you have your studio musicians, church musicians, R&B, country, and any other genre musicians that just can just stick to that, because you can't get a live drummer to do a studio session. Like, because live, of course, they feel like they got freedom to do whatever, honestly. But it's just all in the mindset. So you can't have a live drummer doing studio sessions, doing all these rudiments, fills, paradiddles, all these unnecessary things, because it's going to take away from the session and the song and other band members that's in the band for the session. But you do have those live musicians that have a balance. They do live and they do studio. Like, they know how to separate it.
That's true. You're right about that.
Yeah.
You're right about that.
And
you're right about that.
And the key to both of them is discipline.
What's the key?
Discipline. Being disciplined.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You got to be disciplined, man.
You got to know when to put. You got to know when to put this there and when to take it out, right?
Yes.
Okay, I got you. Can you let them know what you mean when you say discipline?
So, when I say discipline, my definition of discipline is, okay, say if I get called for a studio session, of course, I want to know, as far as like what are their expectations, as far as the music director, calling me in or whatnot, what are their expectations? And most engineers, music directors, their go-to is, bro, just be you. Okay, yeah, that's all fine and dandy, but you can't tell everybody to be you, because that can give them a green light. Oh, I'm just gonna do whatever. Like, I'm just gonna show off.
You're right.
And then the music director get mad, upset, and call somebody else in. But I mean, it just all like gives and takes. But being disciplined is learning the music, just not your part. Learning everybody's part in the band, so you will know in case when this lick or feel from the whole band is coming up, you can be like, oh well, this piano line is right here. So after that, I know I need to go to the ride, or I need to ride on the bell, or straight hi-hat, closed hi-hat, open hi-hat. It just, discipline is just being in one lane, and if you've been told to come out that lane, cool. If not, stay in that lane, because that's how you get more calls when you're being disciplined. Because me personally, I would rather for a music director to be like, bro, you can give me some more, than a music director be like, bro, you're giving me too much, and it's getting on my nerves, and I'm about to call somebody else in.
Exactly. I've been there. What I mean by that is I've been there, and I've seen it happen by me being a music director, or, like being a musician in general. That's why I say I'm more of a pocket drummer, because I know where it's getting me. I know where it's taking me.
Yep.
Because, say for instance, like I said, when you playing certain things, I can play, jazz, I could play blues, I could play rock, I could play gospel, because the reason why I say gospel, blues, gospel originated from the blues. Did you know that?
Blues, yes. Yep.
And I'm teaching the youth that right now in the clinics, wherever, stuff like that. So, it's a good tool to know,
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So who inspired you, my brother, to go forward in your music movement when you first started?
So, who inspired me was my grandmother. My grandmother gave me my first chance at her church. I was about 5, 6, 7 years old when she put me and my cousin. I was the drummer and my cousin was the keyboardist at her church, and she didn't care what it was. A big meeting, a big Sunday meeting, convention, all these other, all the musicians coming in from the organization. She did not care because her two grandboys were gonna play, and she knew that we was gonna be, very, very successful in it. So, yes, my grandmother gave me my first start. Yes, my grandmother started me out as a drummer.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, I think my uncle. That's why I named my kid after William B. He gave me my first start. Actually, even though I was playing for the church, he gave me an opportunity to play somewhere else out of the church.
Yep.
That's what I tell you. That's why I was telling you, jazz, gospel, stuff like that. Well, even though I learned how to read music and stuff like that, he gave me my first session in the restaurant. He told me, he said, "Nephew, I'm about to go and take a break." He had a full band. He had the guitar, he had the keyboards, he had the horns, he had everything, the drums. He was a drummer. He said, I need you to fill in for me. That was the worst mistake that he could do. Because he put me on the drums. As he put me on the drums, this was in Watts. And I miss him today because, rest in heaven, Uncle B. I miss him today because he gave me that opportunity. If I wouldn't have got that opportunity, I wouldn't have known what jazz was. He turned me on to, to different people that was out here. His name was Eagle Eye Shields. He's the one that, gave me, taught me how to read music. So, he got me out of the box a little bit.
Yes.
So that was an opportunity for me. If God can say to you, go to anywhere and move and do your ministry anywhere, where would it be?
So my pick, if honestly, I really don't know. Because I have so many. You said what now?
It sounds like open up.
Yeah, open, yeah.
Sound like it, I understand.
Yeah.
What is one of your favorite songs? It can be like gospel, it can be, blues, it can be anything.
So my favorite song, my favorite gospel song is by Jonathan Nelson. Jesus, I Love You. I love that song. That's my favorite gospel song. My favorite Well, I'm gonna just say my favorite my favorite R&B artist, because I love everything that she released. Brandy, she's one of my favorite R&B artists. So anything that she released, I know the music is going to be good. Country artist, my favorite country artist is Rascal Flatts.
Okay.
Definitely a big fan of him. So yes,
awesome.
But yeah.
Amazing. Do you have a favorite quote, little bro?
No, not really. I don't have a favorite quote. But I do have a lot of quotes that I do go by. One the first quote I ever heard one of my teachers say in middle school, he say either go big or go home.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's one of my favorite quotes, for sure. And I still go by that. I don't care if it's a rehearsal, I'm finna play like it's the show. Like I'm gonna play like it's the show. I'm gonna set up like it's the show. Like I'm gonna go all out. It could be the first rehearsal. I'm gonna go all out. So go big, go home.
I noticed that by that video, that the cover is like you did not stop until the end. You didn't say for instance, on certain people when they plan a video or plan a cover or whatever, you can tell when they mess up or whatever. You could not even tell that you messed up. Even I know that you didn't mess up. That's what I'm saying, because you studied that song.
Yes, and that's very important. When you're learning music, you have to study. Don't just be so quick to jump on the instrument. You got to sit down in a quiet room and listen to the music before and pick out different parts and your part, so you will know what you're doing when you get to the rehearsal. So the whole band won't be waiting on you because you're still fumbling and messing up.
I do not like that part. I do not like that part. Oh my goodness, fumbling and messing up. You're right about that. Yeah. That's not the best sight to see. Especially as a keyboardist.
You say what now?
Yeah. Especially as a keyboardist.
Yes, and that's my thing. See, I'm a keyboardist as well. I'm a keyboardist as well, and and a bassist. So it's like if I'm on keys, I know what my drummer should be playing, and I know what my bass player should be playing. I know what my organ player should be playing. I know what the aux player should be playing. So it's kind of like I'm that type. Like if you're gonna do it, then you're gonna do it. Like if I gave you a call, that means I know you're gonna come in and you're gonna do it, because you already know that I'm a keyboardist, drummer, and bassist. So my expectations are already high.
That's right.
So because that's how I was raised. Me and my cousins. Like for a long time, I could not. I was not a crossover drummer. I was a straight drummer. I was an open stick drummer. For a while. Yes, I was an open stick drummer.
So what you hold on. I'm trying to mess with you. I'm gonna mess with you now.
Okay.
The reason why I'm saying that, because your big brother is a left-handed.
Yeah, I know. I know, man. I was trying. I wasn't trying to say it to be funny.
But listen. On certain songs, I can play right-handed. I can't because of the tempo.
Yeah.
If the tempo is right, I can play crossover. Yeah. But
Gotcha.
I had to put it out there.
Yeah, and see, I was challenged. My oldest cousin, Bernard Jr. I was challenged because he's a crossover drummer. So every time I would get on and play, he'd be like, "Cross the sticks." And I'd be like, I can't. But he pushed me and made me. And that's what any musician in my family, any older musician in my family, like they hard. They still is hard. But I mean, that's just what it takes sometimes, you know. Just that extra push, man.
That's true. It makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense because it makes it handy for the next person that's who you playing for. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You're not limited.
Yes, you're not limited, and that's in the bracket with reading music, citing, reading, charting, learning how to chart out your parts as well. That's all in the same category, man. Because you can get a call to do a fill-in date on a tour, but the requirement is you got to know how to chart out your music and read your music. And what if you don't know how to do it? You just miss a big opportunity that could have led you to something full-time, you know?
Okay, you're right. That's true. That makes sense. It makes a whole lot of sense. It makes a whole lot of sense.
Yes.
Do you have like a accountability partner?
You said, do I have what now?
Like accountability partner that you can like talk to about anything.
Yes, definitely. Yes, my brother Darren Rosen, he's a great keyboardist. We always talk about music. Cause I know his ability and he know my ability. He's one of those guys that like me. Like we kind of grew up in the same. Well, we are in the same area, but we grew up kind of seeing each other playing at church. So that's my go-to guy. Definitely.
The thing because it helps out. In the situation in your livelihood and your everyday life, you know, stuff like that. You know, stuff like shots out, not shots out, but let's just pray for Twick's family.
Yeah.
On that situation of what's going on. You know, it's like the reason why I'm saying that because if I didn't have anybody to talk to, you know, I can account the people like my friends, my close friends on on one hand, because you know you can't just trust any and everybody with your gifts or your goals. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
So that's one reason why I asked that.
Yeah.
One reason why I asked that. What is your main purpose and your goal in your music career?
So my main purpose and my goal is to be a music teacher, a band director, educational wise. That is my goal for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. I think you can do it. If you're already a maestro, you're playing everything already.
Thank you, man. Yes, that is my goal, man, to be a band director.
Awesome. Have you thought about what type of school that you want to be a band director at?
High school.
High school. That's cool. That's
yeah,
cool.
High school. Yeah.
Can't wait to see it.
Yes, sir.
Can't wait to see it. Now, what size of sticks do you play with, bro?
5'8".
Oh, you just trying to be like me.
5'8", man. The 5'8" is my go-to for sure.
You just trying to be like me. Tell the truth.
Maybe a little bit, man. A little bit, you know.
Yeah, I like 5'8". I've been loving 5'8" like crazy. The reason why I'm saying that because the other sticks, I don't like sticks that are so big for my hands. 5'8" I can grip real good.
Yeah.
And it's easy to handle, like if I'm trapping, like when I'm doing a jazz session, or if I'm doing a blues session, or you know however. That's the type of sticks I love to use.
Yes. Yeah, 5'8" are they are just right, man. Like ain't no they just right. Like in between heavy, not so heavy. Like they're right in the middle.
How was your pandemic situation? The issue, how was that 2 years with the music career? Because I know my issue because with the music situation, it really didn't bother me, but thank God for the church, because certain churches were still open out here in Las Vegas. But did it really affect you over there?
Kind of, sort of, 50-50. Because, of course, churches shut down, gigs stopped flowing, restaurants stopped flowing. They kind of shut down lounges. So it definitely did put a hold on. Like I'm literally just now starting back, getting right with going with gigs and traveling. But yeah, the pandemic put a hold on everything. Like, but it also didn't though, because churches that didn't close, they still needed musicians to come. So if my church was closed, then I would go and help out this church. So it really didn't, because it really helped a lot of musicians get a lot of work. Because churches went from in-house to going to live stream. They started pre-recording. So it really didn't affect a lot, but it did as far as on the other side of the music world, as far as like secular stuff. It definitely did. A lot of concerts got canceled, postponed. A lot of artists stopped working. Like it was just a lot, yeah. But it was a 50-50 though.
I remember when the Las Vegas Strip closed and went pitch black. It was that was not a good sight to see. They just now basically last year, the beginning of the year, getting back on their foot basically.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. And thank the community. I thank the world for coming back. Patronizing the community, the Strip, and the churches and everything and stuff like that. Because this is the city that handles everything. So I'm very thankful for that.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, we're about to close the session, but what do you have positive to say to the world, bro?
Keep God first. Definitely keep God first. Keep pushing. Don't stop. Just keep going, man. Don't let all the negative get to you, because you know in your mind and within yourself what your goal is. Can't nobody take that from you. Once it's in you, can't nobody take it from you. Can't nobody steal it, snatch it out of you, unless you let them snatch it out of you. And then what? Then what do you have? You don't have nothing to really fall back on, because you don't let someone steal all your joy. You know, just by one comment. Don't let it be you. Keep going. Keep striving. If you know you have a strong mind, keep a strong mind.
That's right. That's true. So, do you have any platforms that you want to the world to know? So, because this is not just reaching in Vegas. This is reaching in like 150 countries right now.
Yes. Add me on Facebook, Michael A. Alexander Jr. Also on Instagram, Michael A. Alexander Jr. Let's connect, man.
Awesome. Now, you know, little bro, you always are welcome to this platform anytime, and it's always a pleasure. It's an honor just to interview you on tonight. So you can always come to Musicians Matters or the Takeover podcast anytime.
Yes, sir. Okay, most definitely, man. I definitely pick that up, man.
All right, awesome. So December 20th, 2022, the Bruce Harper Big Band is so it's gonna be awesome next week, and I'm gonna be there. So I'm just thankful just to be there. It's gonna be at the Smith Center in Las Vegas. It's gonna be awesome.
Oh man, okay. Yes. Do you know if they're gonna go like live? Like, do they have a page?
I don't know if it's going to be live, but it's going to be awesome. I know it's going to be live. I'm going to be coming off live because of certain things I'm going to be doing. But, you know, I'm not going to do the snippets of certain things. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's going to be very interesting. Yeah, so you can just hang out and check it out. I'll be posting a lot of stuff.
Okay. All right, we'll do.
Right, it says I would like to thank my big brother Jerry Royce, Live Positive Power 21 Christian Media LLC, for being there as a true brother and a true friend in Christ and mentor. And I would like to thank Tyler Gaston, the gas station recording studio, for all of my engineering work done, besides you know, for hours of Musicians Matters, or all my clinics and everything. He's always been there. And it says from the Bible, it says, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Hebrews 11:1. Be blessed.
All right.
listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast. Join me as your host, Roger Swift, every Wednesday, Musicians Matters Podcast, live right here at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Positive Power, 21 Christian Media, LLC. Let's go! You are listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.